Hey guys, and welcome into today's episode of. Let's try that again. Hey guys, and welcome into today's podcast episode. I'm putting everything in the wrong way. Hey guys, and welcome into today's Hey guys, and welcome into today's episode of Artemis Anarchy. I'm Artemis. Welcome to episode 21, and today we're talking about skateboarding and what I want to do content-wise with it, and why I'm going more into that route of content. Shut up. Let's jump into it. And pay no attention to Kibbs. I didn't take 72 takes, I took 12. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's start off why I want to do more skateboarding content and stuff with the channel, and maybe possibly a second channel. I don't know yet, but for now they're going to stay all in the same channel. The podcast, the gaming videos, and the skate content is going to stay in the same one just now, until I know I can do this, at least full-ish time, I guess, where if I'm editing other people's, I can still do editing of my own stuff, and I can do everything else myself and get other people's videos edited for them as well. Basically what I want to do, why I wanted to do the whole skateboarding thing is because, last year I was really wanting to start it, but, I was focused a lot more on Twitch and more on that side of things, and, the original plan was to do skateboarding on Twitch anyway, but I've not quite gotten to that point yet. But, yeah, this year is definitely, we're going to be doing, learning how to skate and stuff, because, I know very basic tricks, if anything. Obviously can't do a kickflip, I'm shit at them. I get the flick, but that's about it. And basically, it's just going to be a bit more fun for you guys to watch me learn and watch all the fails, and not me be successful 100% of the time. Because I like to keep it a bit real and, expect me to fail. Don't just say, just don't look at my stuff and go, he's good straight away, he doesn't fall ever. I know I say I don't fall on camera a lot. That's because I'm doing easy tricks that I've, kind of, I wouldn't say mastered, but, I'm more used to them, so I'm not going to fall as easy off them. I still fall off them from time to time when I get too cocky. But, anyway, yeah, so, it's just gonna be fun. Don't watch me trash. God damn it, Kibbs, I knew that was coming. But yeah, I like to keep it a bit more realistic, a bit more expect me to fall. Don't just expect me to land every trick almost every time. That's why I want to do the content where I do more stupid kind of skating stuff, so that it is just sheer fun and I'm just messing about with stuff. One of the ideas I have written down here is stupid board videos / streams. So basically, it's going to be me making a board out of something random, and that's kind of the plan. And basically I do that at the first half of the video or first half of the stream, whatever, or in one stream, and then skate it the next day on the next stream, whatever. And then make that into also a video, cut it together, blah 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 blah. You guys know the deal of how these skate video kind of thing works. If you watch a lot of skate videos, if you don't, obviously the way I'm trying to do it is real skateboarding's you make it, we skate it kind of thing, except I do it myself. I make the boards myself, and then I have to skate them, because that way I don't have to be as precise with measurements and stuff, because I know it's me that's going to be skating it. I'm not putting anyone else in danger for it. I'm doing it myself because I know the risk. I know what I can do out of it. And yeah, it's just going to be a bit of fun, that kind of content idea, because I just want to do it just to see what it's like. and mess about with a few board concepts that I've had that may not work, but they may work slightly. And like, yeah, other stuff I've got written down as well is obviously like tutorials for the freestyle and street tricks. I guess I'm leaning more into the freestyle side of things just now because it has been a bit more fun. But I do need to get medical tape because I've ripped my fucking thumb open, and that helps with doing finger flips and all that stuff. If you don't know why I need medical tape for my fingers for when I'm doing freestyle skating. And yeah, like I want to have like you guys learn along with me. If you're interested in learning skateboarding, if you just want to watch it, that's fine. But that's why some of the videos are going to be more tutorial-esque kind of videos. Same with streams, like I'm thinking about at some point maybe doing like 1,000 kickflip attempts or something for a stream. But I'll be a skater pro. No. I'm not going to try every trick in the book. I'm not going to try to be like a pro skater. I want to be good enough that I can cruise around and do a few tricks and have a bit of fun with it. I want to do tricks that I find enjoyable. I'm not going to do every trick in the book. I'm not going to, like, there are a few harder tricks that I do want to learn, like gazelle flips. I know for a beginner that's a stupid thing to try and do. So, again, I'm going to leave that one for a while. But gazelle flips, I do like the look of. Same with dolphin flips and hospital flips. I like hospital flips. Hospital flips look sick. If you don't know what any of those look like, I will probably leave something in the description or just search up. If it's not in the description, obviously, just search up hospital flip, dolphin flip, and gazelle flip. I think it's a gazelle flip. Can't remember. Just search up Rodney Mullen gazelle flip, and then it'll give you the right name probably. But whatever that one is, I want to do a lot of freestyle stuff. So from Primo, which is the board on its side, and then you do like flips and stuff like that from Primo, or rail stand, right? That's what it's technically called for freestyle. It's because you're standing on the rail of the board. But yeah, there's a couple of tricks I've been trying, like nose stalls onto other people's skateboards. So I want to try that on a live as well, because like the other day I did it. I actually kept on it pretty decently, and it was pretty fun. I'll admit I actually kind of like the challenge of having to keep like a nose stall position, but while the board was moving behind me. It was an interesting trick to do. I might try and do it for a TikTok or something as well next time I'm out skating with other people. And yeah, that's going to be a fun TikTok / YouTube short / whatever the fuck else we want to make it. And yeah, it's just been a lot of stuff like that, a lot of those kind of weirder tricks and weirder like simple tricks that make me like skating, I guess. Like, you can just do anything with a board and call it a trick, especially with freestyle. Like, obviously there's some things you can't call a trick, it's just throwing the board around, but if you make it look good, you can call it a trick. Basically, it's just a hard trick, or it's an easy trick to fall out of, technically, depending on your stance on it. And actually, yes, that's also a thing I actually want to talk about, is that I want to be, like, obviously once I can get travel money and stuff, I kind of want to go over maybe the UK first and teach a little bit like basic skating to some people, like some streamer mutuals, some whatever, some YouTube mutuals if I ever get any of them. You know, the usual kind of like groups that I would play like games with and stuff anyway. But I kind of want to teach them to skate a little bit, like cruising skate. Like not anything that I do. Like not any of the stupid tricks where you'll actually break your fucking leg if you don't do them properly. Like I'm not quite there yet, but I know I will end up breaking a leg after doing this trick like very sketchy. And it'll just snap in some way, at least. But yeah. Like, yeah, there's just a lot of, there's a lot of different ways I can go with this skate content kind of thing. And that's why I want to do it. And basically, what I want to do is, see how I can, like, expand on certain ideas that I've seen from real skateboarding, from Waltz, from what's another one that's big? The Barracks, maybe? I think, yeah, maybe someone like that. But I am going to lean a lot more into the skate kind of community kind of stuff a lot more. Like I want to have a bit of a more skate centered channel and more skate centered stuff like that. I may change the Twitch name and all that stuff, but it'll still be Artemis. It'll just change to something else instead of the 141. But I don't quite know yet. Like I said, it could possibly be the Broken or something, some bullshit like that. We'll figure it out once we actually come to that, you know, part in time, you know? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, all that bullshit. But yeah, like, because the 141, it works. It works, but, like, I'm getting a bit fed up of it. I want to make it a bit more skate orientated. So I'm going to most likely change it at some point soon. I just got to figure out a good name for it. I've been writing down a few ideas like Artemis the Broken, Artemis Boards, stuff like that. Anything like sort of has more of a, yeah, the 141's harder to market as well. So like if I put Artemis Boards, I can make it more of a, I guess, skate deck company as well, if I ever go into that side of skate stuff. Because like again, I want to make that, I want to have eventually I want to have a team of pros if I do skate decks and stuff like that and skateboards and shit, because like it just seems like such a fun thing to be able to do, is just like make boards and then make your own fucking board. Like, because like I would want to be like involved in like actually doing, you know, the getting the concave, doing the pressing, doing like vinyl heat transfer and the fucking shit and all that, which I might be doing at some point. I just need to maybe buy a printer that can print onto, I think it's vinyl. It's either, it's something like that, or it's like I can't remember what it is, but I can search that up later. But I know I have to get a certain type of printer if I want to do that, so like that's a bit off, you know, for a while. But just know that that's going to be a plan in the works for a while. We're going to make a few things like that. We're going to do some other things. We're going to do a lot this year. Like, I know I've been saying that for the past couple of months and I've barely done fuck all. But that's because this is a planning stage for this year. Because, like, I've got a big plan. Slightly. There's part of a plan. Like, 12%. You know. Anyway. But yeah, like, I'm starting to get, like, bored of, like, gaming all the time. That's why I only stream, like, once or twice, maybe 3 times if I'm feeling like it, a week of like gaming, but I have to be doing something else before I do some games and stuff, because like there's just something about it that's starting to get stale. But I think that's just because, again, I've not been organizing things to do like multiplayer stuff with and all that stuff. But what I want to do eventually is get good portable Wi-Fi and basically have my stream be the skate stream, right? And then obviously have like a certain type of mic so I can go on Discord calls and stuff like that, and then have someone else be on like their stream doing whatever they want, and maybe at some point they jump over to like Skate 3 or Skater XL. Obviously if they didn't have the game, I would get it for them and all that, because technically it's my content idea, so they would get, you know, the game or whatever. I'd get them the game or something if we organized something like that and we did a game of skate with it. So like obviously, again, like I said, I'd have to have good portable Wi-Fi that can handle streaming and watching someone else's stream, because I would have to, you know, see that. Or I just get in a Discord call and they tell me what trick came up on like the left hand part of the screen or whatever, and wherever it usually is, depending what game it is. But if I get something like that organized, I think that could be like really fun, and I think I'd enjoy that a lot. But obviously I'd have to find a way to get the Discord call onto a what's it called, onto the stream or the video, depending. If it was on a video, it's a lot easier because it can just get them to record like their camera and stuff and their audio, and like that's a lot easier. But I also want to try that at some point. It'll be easily done, especially if I get like a laptop that can just stream. It doesn't need to be anything amazing, if you know what I mean. Like, it can be like semi-decent, if you know what I mean. Like, good enough to stream IRL stuff or like through a capture card, but it doesn't need to be able to play games or anything on it. Like, good enough for editing. So probably like in like middle. I think it just needs a better CPU, if anything. CPU and probably a 20 series at minimum, just because I know that makes it a bit easier to edit stuff for oh, shut up TikTok. But yeah, sorry, I had to check that real quick. Yeah. Yeah. So like, yeah, that's a few of the ideas. There are a few more. Obviously, I can do like, for YouTube wise, I can do I can do punishment skate, where every time I, you know, fall or fuck up a trick, every time I get wetter, I take a shot, because it's a different thing over on YouTube, because like I can put that I know what I'm doing and I know the risks and I'm okay with the risks, whereas Twitch wouldn't see it like that. So yeah, that's like a plan for a YouTube video, more likely, or a YouTube stream, where I can actually, you know, put a description in that says I know what I'm doing, I know the risks, I know the reward, I know the risks, I know what can happen if I fuck up. Like, that's why I would put it on YouTube more than anything else, because it's a different way of doing it. It's a different thing. Also, I just realized I'm not in the podcast section. Oh well. I updated it now anyway. This is staying in for YouTube. I don't care for for authenticity, I guess. I might cut those like, what are they called? The fucked up intros. The other like 6 takes that I took. I might do that and put a bit of comedy in as well and stuff like that. Anyway, like, I know a bit more of what I'm doing this year, I think, than last year. Like, last year I probably could have grown a lot quicker if I knew what I was doing. Obviously, I know what I'm doing now, kind of. I've got a better idea anyway. Again, a lot more comfortable talking to you guys face to face. And yeah, just stuff like that, you know, like just getting comfortable with the camera and stuff. And yeah, like there's a lot of other more game ideas that I've got, because like I want to keep the gaming part of it as well, but I want to be a bit more skate focused than game focused, but I want to keep both, you know, have best of both worlds, you know. It's going to be a hard thing to balance because it is two different, very different things, but if I can somehow combine them, where like it's like challenges for certain games and stuff, where every death is like 1,000, like 10 kickflips or something, or 10 ollies in a row, or 10 minutes of doing manuals or something like that. Anything that can get me better at skating, right? So like, it's like punishment, but also bettering my other side of the content, if that makes sense. And obviously, like I said, wishlist wise as well, that board's still there, so feel free if you want to. I'm not going to plug it just now, just because, but just so you guys do know that it's there. If you guys want to be into the, alright Jed, I just put it there. If you guys want to be on the board when I do eventually build it, because like obviously it will be a whole stream, we'll do a whole stream where we build the board and stuff together. And yeah, everyone who contributed to putting a piece of the board in gets their name and stuff like that, and gets, I don't know, some sort of, I'll do some sort of trick on the board and write it down somewhere that I have to do a specific trick or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, like I want to make this podcast also a more community based thing, like I've said before. I do want to get maybe a few skaters on here as well, like a few other skaters as well that I know maybe stream or could stream perhaps, or just want to come on and talk skating, because again, we want to vary the content, we want to add it to different things, we want to expand our content in a way, especially for here, especially on Twitch, because I don't see a lot of like skateboarding focused content aside from obviously Session, Skater XL, Skate 3, Skate 2, all the kind of main skate games, you know, like skateboarding games like Tony Hawk, all that kind of shit. Talk life. But like I said, I want to give more of the skate community, especially like I kind of want to give the UK based skate community a bigger voice as well, because like there is not a lot of UK skaters that do like really good, if you know what I mean. Like there's a lot, don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of good UK skaters recently, especially on TikTok, but like it feels like they get suppressed a lot. So like what I want to do with some of the podcast things, some of the other stuff that I was talking about earlier, like the stupid boards and all that stuff, as long as they knew what they were getting into, you know, do all that shit, they're more than welcome to come and fuck about on a board that is very shit and very poorly made and meant to be bad. Like, just give the UK kind of skate scene a bit more of a uplift, because like obviously like there's places like here where I live, there is no skate park. The closest one is like half an hour to an hour away, depending which way I go. Because like for a decent skate park is what I mean. So like half an hour to an hour away at least, give or take. And Wait, again, it just really depends, I think, on the place you are and stuff like that. The more skating you can do makes it better. Like, if you have access to like all that skate stuff, and like you want to still practice street, but do it near that skate park, I would say. And then you get skaters to come and help you and stuff. If you're stuck on a trick, you go and ask one of them, because that is the number one important thing, I would say, for especially for skating, is if you're stuck with a trick, ask someone at the skate park, especially if you are at a skate park while practicing that trick. Like, ask them, and they will, most skaters will help, some won't. It just depends on what their mood is that day. And yeah, you just gotta be like, hey, can you help me with this trick? I don't know what I'm doing. If you've got any tips, you know, for other skaters as well, just if they ask you, that's what you lay out. You ask them, they'll do the same thing. And it's just about just asking questions, really, a lot of the time. Like, there's been a few times that I've been stuck on a trick at like a few skate parks, and the skaters have just came up to me and be like, this is all you need to do, you just need to level your feet out a little bit. And obviously my kickflips aren't there yet, but they noticed that the flip isn't the problem, it's the front foot coming back to the board. Like, my back foot lands on almost every time. But if you're not 100% sure you can land it, you're gonna automatically jerk your front foot back, and it's just not gonna happen ever. Like, I'm a bit more committed now to kickflips, I will admit, but like, it's still hard for me to commit to that land because of how many things can go wrong. So what I think I need to do, especially for me personally, if anyone here is learning how to kickflip as well, or knows slightly how to kickflip, is what I need to do is land primo. Like, I just need to land on it, fall off, and I should land it the next try after that. Because I think that's what holds me back, is that I'm sitting there thinking, the worst thing that can happen is that I land primo and I fall back onto my, like, shoulder or something. I know how to fall onto my shoulder from that thing, it's just I've not had that practice of falling from primo, because it is a hard thing to commit to, especially when you see it going into primo. So automatically, the second you see that board land like on its side and you try and land on that no matter what, that's when it is like, okay, I'm not committing to that trick. And basically, what I do want to say about all that kind of stuff is just commit as much as you can, and keep trying and keep trying. Sure, you'll fall off, but as long as you take the time to practice to fall, you won't break anything. If you know how to fall off a board in about 50 directions, you will be fine. Trust me, you will slide off that board like it was nothing. Yeah, you'll get a few like grazed fucking knees, or grazed leg, or grazed arm. Maybe a bit of, what's it called? Road rash? Something like that. But it's basically friction burn. If you're going like mad speeds though. Like, that's the only time that would happen. And like, you've just got to get used to it, you know? You just gotta have that fear in you, but you also need to keep that fear in check so it doesn't take over you, if you know what I mean. Like, especially if you're like, especially first off learning to skate, the first thing you do not do is step on that board 2 feet with shaky legs. Trust me, been there, done that, fell. It is not a fun time. It can throw some people off, depending on, like, if you have a fear of pain, something like that. And, like, that one time you fall can be your make or break. Like, either you get back up and you try and stand on that board again. So it's a good and a bad thing if you do step on both feet, shaky legs, fall off. It can be a good and a bad thing. It can either throw you off skating altogether, or it can make you want to do it more, I guess. Like, if you're determined to learn, your mind will just go, right, I'm getting back on this fucking board right now. Whereas if you're like, you weren't sure of it before and you weren't sure you were going to get hurt or something, or you had a massive fear of getting hurt from it, then that's where it would come, and you would be just like, nah, I ain't doing this no more. And I'll admit, the first time I did it, I didn't want to really do it again, but I still got back up on the board anyway, just to prove something to myself, that I could keep that balance. And well, I can do manuals and shit now, so like, I would say it went pretty good so far. Am I a good skateboarder? Hell no. Have I been only doing it like a year total of total time? Hell yeah. Do I know how to ollie? I'd say yes, but I need to improve it. I need to improve, like, the leveling out stuff. So, like, I need, like, my ollies go like that instead of that. So, like, instead of going full straight, they'll go a bit up and then a bit down. They won't ever go, like, just level out and straight over something, you know? If that makes sense. If it doesn't, ask me. I will answer it to the best of my ability, because I'm still kind of learning the theory in my head for it as well, because there is a lot of theory that goes into skating and stuff as well. But it's more, while you're doing the trick, you're going to learn that kind of theory stuff and that possibility of what can happen. Like, you've just got to get that balance point between doing something right and not doing it at all. Yeah, that made sense. Don't half-arse it, or don't do it at all. So either fully commit to at least some tricks, or don't actually attempt any tricks. Like, just get a longboard and cruise on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not to be like meant to sound dickish in any way. It's just, you need to know that if you don't put in the time to learn tricks, you're not going to get those tricks. Like, I can tell you, I've probably done about probably at least 800 to 1,000 kickflip attempts so far. Maybe over 1,000 actually. But yeah, probably over 1,000 tonight actually when I was out skating. That might be it. But yeah, I still can't land a kickflip, but I'm still going to keep trying it. I'm just not focusing on that kickflip being landed anymore. I'm focusing on landing different tricks that get me used to coming off the board and, like, jumping up off of the board and landing back down, instead of, you know, just trying to kickflip and kickflip and kickflip and kickflip and not do anything else. Because that's where I'm going to stunt my progression if I keep doing that. Because I'll keep getting pissed off until the point that I'm just like, nah, I can't be ass fucking with this anymore. So, like, you've got to learn a lot of the basics first, which, again, a mistake that I made. I went from ollie to kickflip instead of going ollie to backside 180 to frontside 180 to heel flip to kickflip. I should have done it. Well, the heel flip doesn't necessarily need to be learned first before you do a kickflip, but the backside 180 and the frontside 180 are kind of important, because, like, when you're doing that ollie, and you have to pivot like your whole foot and just kind of do a 180, obviously. And that's clearly a part that I needed to learn. But because I've tried other tricks now that involve me either jumping off the board or picking the board up and throwing it under my feet, that's where it comes into play a bit more. That's where it becomes a bit more, not fun for me, but like, well, I'd say fun, kind of, maybe. It's not exactly like, I wouldn't call it fun, I'd call it a challenge that I like to do. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. It barely even made sense in my mind, but we're going to pretend like it did, and we're going to live in denial about it. And yeah, yup. Yup. But yeah, like, I know how to word it, but I don't know how to word it, if you know what I mean, for skating, because like, it just, some things do just click in my head like that, and then other things are just like, what do you mean? Like, throwing the board under, that was just a trick that I was meant to fall on. Like, the first time I did it, I was like, nah, I'm falling. I'm falling if I do this trick. But I still threw it under my feet. And I think I need to start learning more how to do that. And just be like, yes, this is meant for me to fall. Because I've landed every trick that's meant for me to fall. Like, I'm not even joking. I'll even use the TikTok I did earlier to show Queenie Bee that skateboarding isn't dangerous. What did I do? I do the best fucking caveman slash throwing the board under my feet. I know it's not caveman, but I can't remember what it's actually called. Like, because I know the caveman, you hold the side of the board and throw it under your feet. But I'm doing it in front and throwing it under my feet, so I can't remember what it's called, but it's something like that. Something like that. But again, leave it down in the comments below if you know what it is. But yeah, that's been like a trick I've tried. I've been skating for like the past 4 days in a row, aside from yesterday. But 4 days in a row before that, I was skating almost every, I think it was skating, yeah, I skated the whole weekend last weekend. No, Friday. So Saturday I went skating, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday I went skating, I think. No, yeah. And then yesterday I didn't because it was raining. But yeah, like that's an easy trick for me to do now. But like, I still land a bit wonky. Obviously, if I could do it in here, I would. But obviously, second floor, you know, massive noise. It's like almost 10 o'clock at night, so I'm not exactly going to do it. Also, what I'm actually thinking, especially in the summer, how do you guys feel about morning streams? Just out of curiosity, because like, I might start doing a morning stream for skating and then a night stream for gaming or graphic design or whatever else I'm wanting to do that week. Again, I know it would technically be me overstretching myself with streaming, but it depends if people would rather that or like not, because like, again, obviously that means me getting up early and stuff, and we know what my sleep schedule's like. It's non-existent. But I see aside from that, I think once in a while I will do morning streams, especially in the summer, because I will be up at that time probably. Because obviously I'm wanting to get as much skating in as I can before the actual stream or the gaming stream. Because if I do it this way, it forces me to make all my YouTube content at the weekend before I do anything. Before I do anything else. Like, because the weekends are usually the days it kind of rains. So like, if I can, it's not forcing myself because I want to do it, but it's forcing my body to wake up before 8:30 in the morning. When I usually go to sleep at 8:30 in the morning. But like, I don't mind getting like 3-4 hours sleep, because like that's not what bothers me. I think it's when I'm still thinking of this as like a hobby kind of thing, which it is. I will say that it is, but like I'm trying to take it a bit more serious now, because obviously I can do stuff with this if I really want to, and I know I can. So like, hopefully I might even like, obviously like to Saturday's 24-hour stream. Obviously I'm starting that at 10 o'clock in the morning, because I'm wanting to see if I can force my body to wake up at 9, because I want an hour before stream, I want an hour before it, and hopefully I do get that hour before it, wake up that hour before it, or half hour, I don't care, as long as I'm up before 10. And I'll probably actually set up everything after we finish tonight for like the 24-hour stream, all that stuff. I'll set it back to just chatting, I'll set it so the title's 24-hour stream, blah 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 blah, whatever game we're doing first, which I think will be Elden Ring most likely, because I want to get being pissed off out of the way, and then just leave Elden Ring until like maybe like end the stream on the 24-hour stream. Obviously it does have a possibility of becoming a subathon, so again, it'll be as we go with it, we'll decide what to do. And obviously, like I said, there will be some punishments if we get certain goals and stuff. I've still not decided on those yet, but obviously if you do have suggestions, well, technically the subathon / 24-hour stream will most likely be past if you're watching this on Monday. I just realized that. You in subathon, yep. But like I said, I will be doing some sort of punishment or something for a certain amount of bit goal, something like that. Spells cheese. Don't think so. Anyway, but yeah, like I've not even really set a goal or anything for that. But anyway, like I said, you guys on YouTube, you'll see this after, so I might have editor me jump in later on at the end and do the outro, because he seems to be better at it, and also it seems like a future me problem anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, like I'll probably have like, also Kib says hi, by the way, YouTube. Anyway, oh, and editor me, great. Now I've got to do another bit. God damn it. I know him. No you don't. No you don't. He's a prick. Past me's a prick too, because my legs hurt like fuck now, because I maybe push myself a little harder than usual with skating and stuff. But yeah, also if you are a skater and you are watching this, you know, just yeah, drop a sub, you know, or come over to Twitch and follow me, because you'll maybe like the content I'm going to be doing soon, or you know, doing this. Getting fit, I wouldn't, well, obviously because it's technically exercise, but I don't want to have that mindset of it's exercise, because then I'll just stop doing it. Because if I see it as exercise, I'm just gonna go, nah, I don't want to exercise. Whereas if I still think of it skateboarding and nothing else, it's going to be like, oh yeah, I want to keep doing this, I want to keep doing that. Like, I don't want to go to a gym or fuck all like that, because that shit's boring to me. Like, that just feels like I get bored real quick. Whereas skating, I can do about 50 different fucking things in all different ways. There's different styles of skating, there's different, like, I know there's different types of weights and stuff, but that's not what I mean, if you know what I mean. it's like, it's exercise without it being exercise. Without it being, you know, like how's the best way to explain this? Without it being like, I'm not trying to get fit in any way. You guys know my eating habits. I eat pizza, burgers, and something else. Well, actually, a heap of shit. Really, I'm not even joking. Like, usually, it's pizza pockets, grilled cheese probably sometimes, a lot of cheese, cheeseburger obviously. I have one of them every week at the Cali. Just to dogs myself, don't switch it up, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You won't find it anyway, unless you know where I live anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, burgers, pizza, burgers. Chicken sometimes when I can be asked making it. Curries, takeaways, fried rice. Basically anything that's unhealthy, I've probably ate it. Aside from deep fried Mars bars, I don't like them, they're shit. Like, I don't personally like them, but people do for some reason. They're just, no. I don't want, yeah. Cheese and the burger itself. Nothing else. Just the roll, the burger, and cheese. That's it. Yeah, of course it is. Like, the only time I'll have a different kind of burger is if I have a Cajun burger. Cajun chicken burger. Something like that, whatever. Like, I'll have that. Spicy fries. Put the fries on the fucking roll, by the way. Fucking banging. Love a good bit of spicy fries on a roll. And with the burger. Well, with the chicken burger or whatever. That is the... Yeah, so plain, yeah. What can I say? I like my shit simple. It needs to be simple. I don't need your fancy fucking shit. I don't need to be fancy with it. If it tastes good, it tastes good, you know? I don't give a shit. Like, I'm lazy. You think I'm gonna go through all that fucking effort myself? Hell no. And I don't have money to go to fucking places. A lot of the time. Unless I grab my tips from work. And that's about it. And even then, it's like 15 quid every, like, 4 weeks. If I keep saving it. Sometimes it's 40 quid if we're really busy on the nights I'm working. Again, depends on the day. I'm getting notifications again. Oh, okay. But yeah, like, I like food. I like food, but like, I won't go to the effort to make something just for me, because like, there's no point in that shit. Like, fuck that. Like, why make all those dishes for one person? I know how it makes a lot of decent shit. It's just, I don't want to. Because I'm making it just for me. So like, it's just a lot of dishes for one person. So that's why it all gets thrown in the one pan. Like, I'll have bacon on my burger sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is also why you guys probably should be glad that I don't live on my own yet. Because eating habit would be way worse. I'm not even joking. It probably would. I'd probably forget to eat for like a week. I'm not even joking. I've done it before. Because like, I was too lazy to actually eat. I literally just couldn't be fucked getting out my room and going for food. Well, actually, even eating through the week, even like, I don't eat much through the week. I rather eat at the weekend. That's probably why I'm skinny, but like, I eat like a week's worth of meals in over the weekend. Like, I'm not even joking. Yeah, but yeah, fair enough. But the reason I don't like doing it is because I have to do all the dishes by hand. I'm not sure if you do, Citrus, but oh yeah, obviously, if someone's making, like, if Dad's like making something spicy, yeah, okay, fair enough. But again, I just can't be fucked with all that shit for one person. Like, especially if you have to, like, I like to do things from scratch a lot of the time as well, so I can adjust it to my likes and dislikes. Because again, I don't like curries that are really creamy. I like tomato based curries. I like a lot of tomato based stuff. Oh, you know what I really want now? Yeah. You know what I really want now? I want fucking chips and curry sauce. I don't have enough. It's fine. This is what the podcast's for. You guys brought up a topic, so we brought up a topic. You know? I'm sure YouTube won't complain, you know? Right, guys? Right? Yeah, see? They don't complain. Fine. Right? Yeah, okay. Tell me what you like to eat down below. I can't even take myself seriously with that shit. Like, I know it's like, it's a call to action, so you're more likely to do it and shit, but like, fuck that. Not that hard. Exactly. I'm easily distracted, to be honest. But again, skating and food kind of goes hand in hand anyway. Jack Daniels. Ooh, that doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. That doesn't sound too bad. But yeah, again, I like the simple shit. You've got to remember, I eat what's considered like, even when I go to like places like McDonald's and stuff, I need at least, it's not the healthiest way of eating, especially when you're skating. Half 10 start. Alright. But yeah, like, just doing what we want. Wait, what? I went on a tangent for something else there. For when I'm eating, when I'm out skating especially, McDonald's is just easy, so I don't have to go in and sit somewhere. Like, well, I go and sit back at the skate park. Obviously, if I'm out skating at one of the skate parks that I usually go to, because the McDonald's is literally a 5-minute walk away. But yeah, like, I know it's not the healthiest way, but like, I need to, like, for my, especially when I'm out skating, I've repeated myself 5 times. I eat about 20 chicken nuggets to myself, 2 large fries, and 2 cheeseburgers, depending on the day, plus a large white Fanta or something. And yeah, that still doesn't fill me, to be honest. Like, I still feel hungry after that, so I've got a black hole in my stomach, basically. Not even joking at this point. I'm starting to think it's true, because, like, yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, but again, these tangents get me over that hour mark, you know? Like, we big brain in this shit. So aside from food, is there any questions you guys want to ask me? Also, YouTube, leave it in the comments below. Obviously. Aside from food, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Actually, oh shit. Oh god, what have I been tagged in? What the fuck? Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Jesus. Right, what? 1 second. Okay. What? God damn it, I knew you were going to say. What's my favorite drinks? Iron Brew. It's backwards, but that's because the camera's backwards, because I prefer the angle. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And now over to Editor Me. Take it away. Go. Go, Editor, go. Up and away.
What do you want me to do? I guess I'll do the outro properly for you, seeing as you fucked it up. Anyway, idiot. Anyway, guys, hey, it's also Editor Artemis here. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Hopefully you took something away from it. I know I was a bit more skate orientated, and not everyone likes that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video or episode of the podcast, and yeah, see you guys in a bit. Peace.